Ma me fana say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there osia dem yopo.
You are once again welcome to PENDREAM TV, the only channel that brings you the best and latest updates in politics. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel for us, hit the notification bell, like, and also share to other members to watch as well. Can you equally leave a comment at the comment section after watching, or send us a voice note on our WhatsApp number, which is 0277 128 777. Thank you. I want you to join me listening to what Innocent Che and Listowel has to say about the behavior of the Chief Justice, and also join Asedu Nketia to advocate for the removal of the EC board. Without much ado, I would like you to join me listening to what they said into detail. Thank you.
As also on YouTube, SYZ Broadcasting, and website www.mysyzonline.com. And some Ego Hortner and some of the national chairman of the NDC, on for Johnson and Sinunka, say the entire leadership of the Electoral Commission must go. They are not fit for purpose. My mama beja for Aquaba and Enyumbre, Nina, two topics in some on for Johnson and Sinunka, Trigger. And better earlier on, I said the same thing. That means say BBC could have bosses is here. Now I think say in common video home until my fan set it tone and after you know Listowel enemy Ivan and Shasi Mammy. Young Koi, just
we are having a wrong election management body in place, and so that is a subject of reset in future.
Resetting the EC.
Sure.
What does that mean?
It means that bringing it back into an institution that is fit for purpose. The way it is existing now, it's not fit for purpose. Because you cannot have, with all the laws that we have, you cannot still be having an election that will go into a stalemate. There is no anticipation of any stalemate in elections in any of our laws, unless people don't want to do their work well. And so it's a clear case of negligence or inability to perform its functions. So it's a good reason why the Electoral Commission needs to be reset. And that is not the only issue. Remember, 4 years ago, there was the issue of SAL. A whole constituency went unrepresented for 4 years. And then, so when this commission, as presently constituted, took over the reins of the Electoral Commission, they have never done an election that is satisfactory. These two major elections, the first one constituency went unrepresented for 4 years. And then their second election is this one. And then with the by-elections, Ayawaso West, Wogon, everything has been removed. So there is overwhelming evidence that this commission is not fit for purpose. And if any serious country will want to maintain this type of electoral commission, then I don't know what the country is about.
So there will be a change of the EC leadership?
There has to be a change.
Fantastic. So, say, Mitrasi, I catch you say, Angels, and the Kama, Messagana, Jane Mensah, Bossman, and Yapiaji, Ombako. My mamma, Pajafaka, Listowel. And I'll be Abako, dear. I'm offended, you say. I say, Abai Papa. Abai Papa Bampa. Abai Papa Bana. Fantastic. Your Mahaman to me, Mayam Penny, Wabra, Sebi. Yahubetiti. Debbie. Nti Yankopon begu so ahia. Nyame donema. Na wa mayatamfo so anima gu ase. Na sene ehia mizrimfo afrase ne ehia omu biem. Na animgu ase no fakese na no. Ebekwa ama omu a na omu peye nseye. Na so anyi. Apemseyefo no. Omu agina tuo nyina no. Nyame donema to yi free o high free. Yes. Nti. Ene wi abakwa kotonyom. And I met him. Dear Marade, no, it's you, Semi, how, ma, Metro Yum.
So better than you.
Metro Yum. Listen, we're Tonyum.
And you
When you're a hunter.
Say, and also the music is the music. And the music
is the law.
Yes, just as the law is the law. The music is the music.
That's the one. Aban, maybe I will go there. Yeah, I check. It will be you taste your baby, dear.
Yeah, after election, I think they shy.
That's the Udina Nasu.
Samisiao.
It is well. It is well. It is well. You want to say?
Oh, I think that we
what was the change Biaba?
Oh, definitely. Ghana there, if you really want to be honest, I'm not sure say we bet me a doubt to say there has been change, not just ordinary change, but a significant change. Yes, so here the economic front is quite clear.
Fantastic.
And some institutional will be a cost. Clearly, nothing say we are only hoping say the Nema Betimia sustain it, not trigger down to the ordinary person.
Iran and Israel for changing.
Yes.
And China and America for Casem. As I
say, wouldn't their way, so wouldn't their way now we focus. Some of these distractions in a bar. Ebe kan okra na entimin take away near my wire off the table.
Fantastic.
In the past, you nuanoma Ukraine, Russia, I don't have to even countries no more border Ukraine, Russia, but we're not even complaining.
Fantastic.
But I think I missed this particular tension between Israel and Ukraine. Fuel still drop it down. You understand? That clearly shows there are your friends in safe hands in place are just trying to do things that benefit Ghanaians. Early days yet, but I'm hopeful say the way man and near Master
but I'm up for so I reflect you in the system.
Oh yes, because
various markets now.
So first now you thought cement, I think 135 and 140. Not about 90 yeah. Obviously no.
Iron was 9,600.
Exactly.
About 8,000.
Exactly. And then dollar no depreciating as for sa nearma when a Ghana focus on my problem.
Now corporate to so nearma bafo.
Kakra. And we are even expecting say come more because if 6 months in Pondia, I'm hopeful say 1 year, 1 way, yeah. So
inflation also drop.
So Mugabe the na encourage say we no be time ban. We wanted policies and programs of government in ever benefited people or more mind.
But now would you say within 6 months and never bet him as a sasa?
Oh no, because I think that Nema are contentem because I want steady currency said the Nema ACT about drop a crown such a significant drop.
So what is the secret?
I think that some decisions that are buying a taking. For instance, the last time I make about something like gold board, you say mopping up all the
because
gold.
You live in your better so still
yes, now your friend is a revenue now, but because dollar no near na cover how much you now buy. And see, and that's a ultimate cotton forest in the back room. Obviously, the pressure on the dollar no is so better. What I say na make say. And again, about from no a car no mine didn't so significant dressing and drop it because our external debt was in dollars. You understand? So these are some of the things and once a new government takes over and the confidence return it back to the economics front, investors will come back with their money and a whole lot of stuff, hoping say the policies of the government benefit. Until John Mahama started and the first this economic dialogue forum our investors. So we are investors now were doubt about the state of the economy. That particular dialogue now, and will give you that particular hope. Enti udu sikabeba. I think that yes, I near man kakran na akikabo my na yejina babi yejina. We are just hoping say be extend to other places. Say ya ahochira over the years. Ya form no. So betina Ghana ni enya ahotoso say indeed the government is really working.
But also Avanche Innocent live on TV as well as and also on Power 97.9 FM. Live Kid Capsules. S Natural Mineral Water. Adom Survey and General Construction. Power Specialist Herbal Hospital. Victory Garlic Mesa. Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center. Safari Valley Eco Resort. Hebron Hills International School. Omada Urumane Techra. Yedi Jumedi Ebro. Listen, but Mensah say every ho na yenhwe Sema General Mosquito National Chairman Edia to Jaffa Electoral Commission topics in no any a year press conference and suspended Chief Justice or maybe a year Torkorno or the that useless press conference no the buy no yenhwe no they're useless, a waste of our time
and
years. Yes, and years. Me 4 minutes when I'm jay was nonsense. I mean, the law
is the law.
Fantastic.
And is the law.
Let's get to serious business. More fire.
Kwa yo mame fa kunya we so na me nche tiefo ne adofo ne yatamfo a omagibre ehwe yen ena wie anwumre na memo abaso ne adwumaso awoye. As usual, Minia Ivan there. I mean, he has always caught my eye, and I believe that with time, no, very intelligent.
What to Quabranca there?
Yeah, Mate Quabranca.
Commander, what in
I Bobiansa, Matinka, or no, so the law is the law.
Quabranca is the law.
The law is the law.
Say the weekend or very Adanko.
I Adanko there. Say Quabrano, Adanko now winting and a sword, you know. Say Adanko, my sword.
Adanko,
my sword.
The law
is the law. Quabrano said the law is the law when the law is the law.
Thank you.
Enti kwabra de ne de watwum kakra
kajagum yama inkum
enti Mugabi we de say mame fa konya we so na mema omampani ene na pamfo nyina moni ha se ne adwumayefo be ya no mo ye no se osompa de wo de ma wo manfo a say enya de a mo manfo no omo emmo empaye ma obi anu okos e friend say obi anu okonsuogu ne tamfo ankrem na obia soso ni wa okonshira oshira ni busuefo.
Very true.
Nti me bom abaso ni adwumaso moye na mitie owura esedun ketia asem no na asem a ye mu bi no ya na ye sede ni abotre isanse ye ni soja sem no ya na eduru ba bia na edidi yeti ohun ti no yani epibibia jasu na de tie de say emperifo so say enframa de huhu pade a onya na obeka ya oma mpani ko for de o ewe a ebe no o kan ma ne yesere say ensuonyunu ene fa ni panya nsuhie enti wo hwɛ John Mahama ne sune ne ban a enye huhu ene ode ye bibia na order from the boko ensusu no maybe we are saying that he has delivered, and it's not about any vindictiveness or whatever. I mean, he is just abiding by the dictates of the constitution and the law. Intino me fa sem free baby a ore se edun ketia ede na sem ne betu dwana. Mugabe, every state institution, every citizen of Ghana, by law established, no, answerable to the people of Ghana. Enti se wo hwe omo background from there, ora eni yeboa krama the commission, no, anya accountable to the people of this country, no, crampo na. From that background, on kwano. I will see a timid dinner on here. And conform answerable to the people of this country, no, cannot be in the helm of affairs. Look, we have square pegs in round holes. Square pegs in round hole, no. Actually, say, Nipa only medjuma and yaman a juma oye. It's say, Obi eti abontin na wa ye your friend is saying Abuduaba, why you more Abuduaba, and no twitwitwa homa. They said the koliko. Ohwe kwadwantwi numbi ana Tom and Jerry aware no wo se koliko bi ana omode na gina ho aso omo twetwetwe na obububu ne pa no sa na Akufo Addo de aye Mensah asare boss man ni Sami Tete ne Srebo no Srebo kwaku no ne omo electoral commission apiahene no se wo hwe ya democracy the fare by na eni kwan se sankofo we mu omo wo ho enti misume twanitia ewo ho a na matoa so eye anti araba de ne so
enti e kama Ivan enko
enti emremu no
yisi ho kakra
say yes ye pay electoral commission say ne da bia meka no every word has a meaning. As we speak, no, we don't have an electoral commission. We have something that looks like electoral commission and me say we see and to the extent say o ma sal etna mfie nan a omuni MP dia no ntimi nye etino
but the woman is very wicked,
mesre
very wicked.
Ekwan bia e wo se e fa so
akoma bia no
ekwan bia e wo se e fa so na omo ana omo pese omo destroy your democracy no ye betu omo asen ya twe omo so mra kwan mu bibi bia ye illegality no me mfa so emra mu ye fa omo enkons ye frame sen emra nanim na omo nyira emra nanim na ye ntu omo nsen na kitase no pro ye dwirim kankan bia akoso in the last 7 or so years omo aba in the helm of affairs bia no ye hwehwem na ye make sure say oman ni sika bia akodi omo nsem no ye nsabeka so hwe the way ani kun ni hotel no speed no mo di si hotel na hu be hia say ye be hwehwem because Charles Mensah the last time I check here no onya adwuma
listen mama quick one on nsema national chairman Johnson said don't get there to nothing you move straight to annual press conference so suspending chief justice.
Okay, Mugabe, I think so. I'm what you for Thursday class. Na menka say so evening class.
Where Thursday evening class.
Yes. So your friend is saying the Electoral Commission ne Jumadi Omodi in the past. The scars are quite clear, are visible, Ghana for can never forget. But here, Nema at play in this country presently now, it looks as if the focus is not on it. But no indemnify the Electoral Commission from the criminal engagement in the lack of trust Ghana for the institution. My catcher said, you will Krobi and Kayetimi put 2 decent men with proper conviction in place. Situation like this, you will not wait. Say obi a petition and answer way. And ka Mensah boss manasare yese yefra kwabi tete hwan and ka yeto abani we ya and come turning in or more resignation and come nyina call because the period now on the ten so as electoral commissioners all that they did say they destroyed the reputation of the institution called the Electoral Commission. Ordinary Ghanaian any trust, confidence, any hope be our institution, and I think that the track record are quite obvious. But it's unfortunate say Nipana very often we put them in leadership position, in sensitive position like this, most of them lack integrity, they lack candor, and they think that they are service because somebody put them there. So the whole agenda is say we are servicing the person or the and I say or the position and singing hallelujah choruses. All that they do is say a bit me guarantee that particular way. Because Mensah nema why you kruma anya Ghana for na say be near be and I say be tia manyo semasia. I'm telling you Zenka before 2024 elections in Kejato kruma saying. Because there were series of senseless decisions upon senseless decisions that these people were taking. I threaten the foundations of our democracy. In the sub-region, there are countries that the scars of electoral misunderstanding are quite clear. Over Sudan, over Hwai, Nayate, Rabo, Hwai, because of electoral misunderstanding or more, they couldn't handle it. But fortunately, we were able to handle. Electoral Commission at some point in time became so belligerent to the stand that actors and stakeholders in the elections, they were not ready to listen to anybody. They were running the institutions at the behest of their personal twisted whether emotions or whatever that they wanted to do. So I know that they lost touch with the actors and they had to go into this particular election. And election we sat down in this country and never call election now a constituency Atena Kroma for almost 4 good years with data representation. That was a criminal an engagement. As an expect say and something could have been done to salvage the situation because constitution guarantee everybody in this country to have a representation in parliament at any point in time. Mugabe, this woman said that Sunday, the Monday I to Abano, and issue statement cut a significant part of voter region from that particular way, and she denied them the representation. Yet to Abani, now we were hoping Senka sorting a mitigatory effort will be advanced to ensure that the situation. She never, because Onimsaya Koto Abana, NDC was going to win and they will have upper hand in parliament. This woman sat down and we couldn't do anything about it. And I didn't know one at the coy. you go into nano elections in ebi na ya blekuma sema wo kan
aka
almost omu ehwehwe pink sheet omu pink sheet no me ma me no mo de command na me papa no mo de command no. So if the electoral commission cannot assess pink sheet, it means that you are incompetent. You don't qualify to be there. Exactly. And the person who appointed that particular person is also incompetent. And now no yantia America. So we follow Trump the attempted assassination on his life, you know. They pin it on the Secret Service. Mamena, the head of Secret Service, and she was nowhere near the place, but she was sacked. Why? Because the ultimate way, you know, is stop with her. So the head of the Secret Service in America, because of Trump's attempted assassination, you know, was booted out. You understand? So that is how people take ultimate responsibility. These jokers have been sitting in office, masquerading, walking around upon all the embarrassment that they brought into this country. They still call themselves commissioners in this country. I think that is quite pathetic. And Mensah, I'm telling her, or no petition, a good bag, ma, I'm telling you, because ono kwa de ne dey easy chain your friend say easy because criminal activities on my no krom ha boss man sare nsem opie na no aka certain post ne nema bi o my no krom no it will be very easy but me I think say enka yenko the UK way prime minister na hena nema enko ya no say resign na no yentia na Canada prime minister resign here. But so why can't they do the same thing? Honestly, you resign and go, you understand?
But you say
but these jokers will hang on to power until we sack them. And for me, I am concerned about the integrity of the judiciary.
And the law.
It's the law.
Let me see why. Now for you, Torkorno ho. My members like I say for my safari very eco resort to Madam Makanwote actually and I did media airbrail about wildlife experience or more number 1 for nature as you doing in the eastern region Okre constituency. We do when you papa now as you know environment in very very conducive. Almost several local and continental dishes, swimming pool, gym, hotel. One say yes. Environment where you come up papa kone kwaji any family no from 0596914394 0596914394 fra Safari Valley Eco Resort omo ebejo so Mary Moses Clinic and Eba Center omo na de medical capsules dey abedwa so pebi na bo asede bia moja no ebetime di ni pedua no sani ye blood circulation so na bo asese nipa no boost immune system no e ma ni pedua ni gina na so brane we bema prostate na tete or sexual weakness bema de person who ye din a ye be frɛ eye nanapuku ye frɛ nanapuku de akyɛ sɛ ho ade ye frɛ Mugabe na akyɛ sɛ ho ade ye frɛ Ivan na akyɛ sɛ ho ade and one say sexual weakness em fa ho feature male and female infertility, hypertension, diabetes, sciatica, typhoid fever, malaria, stroke, any dental problems in ano fani na kodan Medimosis Clinic and Eba Center a dental barrier near war any police station in the Judicial anymore or AESL building no inside the Ghana Highway Authority yard or Crab Ministries a Kojo any school for the deaf in the Judicial anymore Kumasi I nema kokobenso yo free and 0244 068440 0244 068447 or fry a bejo so Victory garlic mesa from Dr. Mwako ote Dr. Nka ene ewie wunye bina oboboy boy papa obi wontumi ni di wonu mato bro ni beka se loss of appetite pe Victory ni bina bobo ni ntumi emu aboa mamoje timi di ni pedua ni mafusa ni yi obi ho na nte kakra bia no abre no wote so wose anansi acheme wunye Victory ni bia ebesiese kama oba ko mfichira no ayase ball dwedwe menstrual pains wunye Victory ni bi no ma ebeboa mani nyina eto atwa obi wontumi ni di wonu mato pe bi nannom ebetumi wonya 12 years and above obetimi annom Victory garlic mission bi wono yo pemfo amennom wo ma bofra nufusunso amennom nemom uyo bi a all sanso a didiye ansan wanom wura pharmacy shop herbal shop bi obenya biato for Dr. Mwako 0201293280 0201293280 or 0242545633 0242545633 or fire bejoso power specialist Eba Hospital. Hepatitis A, B, C, D, and I yini benetete where fatty liver, sciatica, prostate, and how many are bema, no penny baby na teach my ulcer, and a components minimum, a fibroid, Nina for nature power specialist Eba Hospital, Yamamia Duya, Obebuau, Kumasi, Ofeya, Silik, Bosuncho Quantempo, and so, yeah, war a putuja, Quanasua, Quantanasi Quanaso, Yenny just buffalo station, it didn't share anymore. The Ankahansu, you are Quabena, Poquasi, Sebe Quantempo, so Takradi. Anaje Estate, Yabe Anaje MA Primary School. No, Fema me do yana and Chuchon Kumai on 0244 544422, 0244 544422. Adom Survey and General Construction. So pass Asiato, Ewo Dudua, Opas Asiato, Ewa Denta, and Patemu. Mefanina Kwadai, Adom Survey and General Construction. Omana Bemo Asasia Mansubi, Nisu Ato. Shomacha Kwai, Ewo Dudua, Udumasi, Omobe Christian High School International. Adenta Subi Homo Ewo, no more Fesino Ewo Dudua, Udumasi behind Christian High School International. Nadiumu Yeni, about land surveying, engineering surveying, architectural designs, general construction, Omoye number 1, they are second to none. Furniture Masu no Montumi M. Wow. No much they say, Opas Asi will do the war, picking crying 70 by 100 platinum, a year 50,000 Ghana cedis, and can is a kind of 500 million. No much at the amount. Nemo Mopesi Utiano within 6 months here, a 55,000, and can is a kind of 550 million. Chichem no tweet and kakranka 6 months wajon krata wa hase esiwudan obese utwa within 1 year and we said more 60,000 go tweet and kakranka wunya we be bia o and once woni Adom Survey and General Construction for between komo. Call them on 055 439 7831 055 439 7831 or 020 378 8842 020 378 8842. WhatsApp number is 055 439 7831 055 439 7831. Offer Oma Omo Ebejoso Adom Survey and General Construction, making your dreams come to reality. Esa twa menra water nso ni bebraba brahane beji bi to na konnom se de bibia betumi akonkan de ma ida begu abebre mu betu mu franko ho Mr. Robert 0596273546 oba won sabe kan duru bi a wo pe bia lift kit capsules e de abedwa so from Medimosis Clinic na so ye one de lift kit capsules no e de abedwa so eboa ma digestion timi take place kama enhance eye metabolism and the sign boa obi a wo konfigire a wo bre san watumi ayi wo nan ni nyina no agana bia no ebetimi ya metimi akoso kama sisi yefunu ma bibia ko esanboa supporto eye wo liver no function no na bibia nso timi koso pharmacy shop herbal shop bibia be wura bia obenya biato 0244068447 0244068447 Hebron Hills International School say excel and shine furniture media of the Nsawam Road omoba media Presbyterian eye church no na odo wa say excel and shine no oba no wanya 3 months kwesi 5 years Montessori tete ne de mano sanso na eja obano opese de ko lower primary upper primary akwanya ewo admission go so ekoso the month of September no more start new academic year no more start GHS admission tutu mirikano kope kwanya ma obane ene sansa kwanya no wan kwentema enya de obenya space e de ama obano jume kwanya na da uruma techiri ne jume de ebe oba bia yeduru no abonnunum apa wosema aduonu enan dia kan nyina Torkorno time Listowel na nakusibeko
yo kwayo
boni jama me na boni janso a boni te se die kusie ya wasi ehini a naso oden eno je se o de prepare ne mesoa na o de bom na boni papa obona nu ntia nu wasi watu ehini no sai no watu se maame no ehini no wata akire ntie mujim yanko
yo dedi kan maame araba esaba Torkorno de e wo se obi ehun ni se ne flyer or the babonten se or the koye press conference no or impersonate ye se or ye chief justice wabra boni FBB adjective e kire senior bibitie otiase enti se o cerebral focasa yes adjectives qualify nouns obian ka se chief justice no sebi onye ebida na oye chief justice kopim se ye bo ne san ye se oko Church of Pentecost na okoye eniamon ho a asoro no bo san ye nka se wonye member biem nemum udibia ekura wo a ema wo ye member no ye bo san a ye bo dibia ne so san kopim se ye be hwe wo nsemu ana se adobre beba ana ebindie beba enti so wo hwe ne statement na ne flyer na wo de beto abonten no a e kyese maame no oye obi a oye niamon omu de emra no esie because what they funny say udi bem what they funny say wo adwunu mu no because wo adwunu mu no de obi ani wono mu a odi asem wono ani tirimu a odi fo this nipa kakra bi a omo ankasa wo mahunim ne ye ena omtimi ka say oh ade we de mehu se manye ne yie sa nipa no mo no so wi ase etu de funny say wo to konukura wa adwunu mu no udi bem ena ya tu asen kopim say tu na ya tu asen no aban ebe famra kwan so reinstate perish my thoughts anyway perish my thoughts kopim say aban ebe ka say oh to me tu say you know matwe asan no you cannot hold the title chief justice we are suspended until further notice enti me who ne flyer na number bontin chief justice speaks chief justice addresses the nation afekwa the person here to say state of the nation enti me anu no me who flyer no and me throw to me Facebook say rather no I was so say suspended chief justice speaks and yeah and go bia ni ni asem enti anu kwampo no say you see you dey from na kwan so a wa impersonate the office and the position of a chief justice and no Emma ni dedi prefer say onye nipa sebi obumra
famra nya
neka obumra enye sebi nipa sebio jinjan bi no less a person say o mampani mu a and odi ne sashe krata ase ka kire wo say kofie na ye hwehwe wo nsemu
ase lekin krata
na se ebubo wa ya de huntansa asoa
wo lekin krata na
enti sas de na oye no the first offense a odi betu bedwam impersonation a criminal act
and even
for a very lawless chief suspended chief justice I may imagine no or outgoing to have misbehaved like this no I will say enokra no omunya enyinaso na omde twenaso eno ye 1 2 Mugabi eyana sometimes yeso so sebi enipa binum so wo man mu ema omo adwene mu no omo ye te se de omo no esoten oman ne mra
untouchable
enti no sa wo hwe a efri mampani akufo do apen so eba no na nipa binum adwene ye omo se enye rule of law biem na a rule of man na rule of man bia no ema nipa na adwene ye ne se okuratu ni bi sa tumi no esoten tumi na ebi a emra no de ama no ana se de omanfo ekura Mugabi ye 1992 constitution no ade a mehu ye ne se omo ye the framers of the constitution no omo kuchira ade bi a ye friend the preamble of the constitution enti se wo hwe preamble of the constitution na o kire se power no tumi na eye omanfo eye tumi no o say the bia wo oman na bra bomu no ekura omanfo yanka se ekura obi enti omanpani kura mpa sebi odi ye so ane sebi obetimi akasa Ghana nyina no kafi obi ankoda nsia no onu mpo kura mpo no ye say ansa no obetimi ateki sa tumi no anase obetimi aye bibi no agisi wakomra sebedwam etu hwe ya time COVID-19 ba ye no ekufo do ye say wo a wo de wo pe ebekwa akogina baabi wo ka se wo se no mask na se ebekwa akọ preach ma ne cheche asofo bi kwa kugu mu kai woni se ekọ emrani mu a emrani be kire se o mampani ni sa tumi no enu nti na mampani kwampo no or member of parliament ya ene me no ka se owura John Mahama owo na se bedwani a oye ono John Mahama his excellency ni isi anamu wa mrase bedwam enti president impokrampo no ono na owo tumi a sebi o man for krade ato aba ma no ono ntimi nyina bedwam enka se me mampani no me sisei obi ankoda by force ontimi yese wo dia famra kwan so na wo hwe mami Torkorno ni sune ne ban a no wonder say
ene ne
le papa ne eja Kofi Abraham no wonder on tetiba nani atra nani ton
muade
so we share from the behavior time no chief justice no na ye bo Owura Mohammed din se on sorry mekasa na we hwe de ewu a osobre na no esichiri nani fi nani pochiri nani bi e de hwe Owura Mohammed ni nyam ni a se bi ni fie we hwe sa behavior no misbehavior na on sem fata obi a se bi owo su ne ban a yedidi chief justice no Kogabi obi we busa say again no see and was there a need for it? The question is, Kogabi, to what end? Press conference here no obey ye. When you on tina me catch you say MPP lawyer bien wa onimumra.
Monim judge.
They only know the judge. And tina o say MPP for so musu Torkorno be free oye ne e be tie nyina yakogu.
Minority for mo two tia.
Maami we on fam ra nya adwuma. Na senko bi a ode mra ya adwuma Mugabi. Emra no constitution na kan yo. Enye sebi any other law a yebetimi aka so o we de emra kunyini ne kura etia. Se ubusa lawyer bia wo Ghana ha ye say process no kura mpo a ye de eyi chief justice adi no. Enya de a e wo say emu bia no ebebeda bedwam. Enti petitioners me sending nyina omo tro petitions no. Normally like I normally do. And come to me leaky petition na ma public no. But omo leaky petition na ma ekodu mampani ho o mampani leaky petition no e ma o de command council of state omo leaky petition no ko pem say mami Torkorno na ono krampo na asame fa ne ho no. O tro command mampani say o mampani entimi ma say wo si the petition bi aba a e fa me ho wa bra me na se bi asame e fa me ho no o ma me copy no man penin so no na wa ye na adwe wa si na adwene mu pi se me fa mraw na etire bi ekoliki a wa be ka se me mom kra na maliki no kopim se o man penin di petitions no e bi ma mi Torkorno no Mugabi ni ebeten studio ha ni e sufre copies of the petition me boa me kwa na me ni se emramu no eni kwan se omu e di petition ni betu bedwam e ma me be ka no studio ha se ye be se so omu ye hu copies no ni enkenkan e ma ora fari so fosu kwa achi be gina public ka kire ye nyina ye se enya dia omu betimi dia ma public ni because emra no emra kunni ne se e wo se eye shaded in secrecy copy se ma me no beko me boa ya di petition ni copy ni mama me no ade atia na be before a press conference oh we assemble the wom ada no odi ni kura to kwan e na ade be na fa no mark gira baby
samfun
no mu ke kan se hu a Mugabi
ya ka fun kan
e ho na me catch Ghana for say me catch them say mami wei onye chief justice bia o chief injustice oye wo bia oye MPP for women organizer ye na kotena court na adwuma bia wo ye bia ye MPP adwuma nya o man adwuma
enam ne ne ye enti
ne ne ye ne su ne ban enti because kopem se John Mahama no mo de petition ni copy se mama me no na ni abonten John Mahama mo de copy se ma no na MPP fa copy no e no de be gina public e no mo de ye press conference me boa mo nka se me boa enti se wo hwe sa anioma o ye na wo hwe de no a o da na di na o ye up to something
tell no de na contempt na
e contemptuous. Just that the committee doesn't have any power to draw her before the committee to punish her for that offense. Even though, Entino, me say, committee no, omon fa ne tisa de sebi abrewa we in from abone we na na omonyo omadwuma. Esan say adwuma na omo ye de ama omo na ye oman adwuma. the Torkorno ya no de e te say the say
retire no so
aboa tafre bi nam osunu bi ata so
so resign
resign ni the resign na Akufo do cry apam no
baby ojina sese
baby Akufo do cry apam
emra no de na ka baby ojina sese obetima resign na be retire
baby ojina no cry no or resign cry enye yie no be na asem se ne se fata ena sebi se utie press conference na wo ye na ugabi na medwin se oba be gina mra bi so aka se o mampani afom mra bi ana se bia council of state for afom mra bi ana committee ni members no kran pro afom mra bi
motata no
and someone what can who be brother sam se bia bababo bi anim na se bia anim kan se bi nti a wo se na ebi nu kro mo phone Torkorno na we afi se wo kran pa wo chief justice na wo ka che se ye ba quarter me na me civilian no se me wo dreadlocks kran pa e wo se me kata so by force e wo se me so suit una ato atare ma me wonu nyamu da ye wo Ghana ha na una be che de ye nye asomafo se o phone adaya ya threat me obi a wo what me aye lawyer o papa e kwai ofa so a oye ya pam free Kofodia se tech krampo no kram nka ho asem ne
another day
we want o papa ya pam no si ya so akofa ne ma bi ama e ho sensam
de so nka no na de o se
they can't say e kwai papa no fa so a o twa school fees
Torkorno na
what ma say yanka ho asem na wo ba be ka che say ya threaten to wo ko school no nim say ya threaten wa wo ba bi e wo so de wa asem ko na wo be ka threat wo Ghana ha. Do you know how you have used the weaponized court now to threaten the lives of many? Do you know how you have made Ghanaians under your torture? No? Do you know how you have made us feel? What saying? Send you be threatening lives. Do you know how you are threatening our lives as a judge? When you are sitting in the comfort of your court, dictating the pace of all the to the extent say maybe Mugabe. Now we are Ghanaian. Ye kase kokota na akwese ya budia okay etino sanyoma na obegina bedwom kekane nyoma no wode mesi no wode mede usie no wode ye e de adane nsem nkwanta obi no ye owo sympathy bia matokonu onko me no hu eya na ensemi bi wo ha mramu no ntino ntimi nka ne ye eni se we no nka committee bia hu hia e wo se nkomu woni nkunsa no mo woni nkonsa na ba bi obekọ akoto no so no prapra ni hu wie na wati kokoni wa no hu fia na ko odi asu nyansa ya te Ghana ha hwede na afa no market ne woye ena awia tete odi asema be down 2 o'clock wa ye panel 3 o'clock na judgment aba me the LGBT asema be to anim asema na aka fa ho ya jiji yi na fi Ghana ha minority caucus led by Ogude Tonum wo mo fa asema nkoda court omu di asem no odru MPP fa asem so bia ene ohu hare etimi de mesere se sebi committee ni nkoso anya na adwuma okay Ghana for yeso yade nkire be koso akire obi ani wonu ma sebi obehu Torkorno humobo wa hu ye mobo wa bra na ehia no wa hu ye mobo time ani tu asem aba wan ka bia moayen osori na ko gina puppet anim no aso preach no sankofo wo nyina so be Christopher nti na nanse na ja asori ko no eti mesre obia ntia na adwen fa ho se Torkorno no na adwen ya ne se law ne nya law bi na fa emotions a onkoso no emotional drama ye be koso ahwe me kura no na me data asa me koto bi ehwe ni nyina me concept party ano oye onkoso ano onye concert no committee ni nya na adwuma opa ma ni si committee na nim committee ni be tro se wa ama absenteeism and fire ho wan ko obia hu say how can you think say Ghana for betina ho I'm a wounded lioness like you as ababa ji wadwa na wo baba iche de wo pe we have had a new chief justice
is
acting
very well and say
kopim say chief justice here wo hoyi obey na dwuma awie no Ghana for tanachi ora pafu boni no yire no nkoso ara mu adwuma esam ne donso no me nso tia
aye avan so say na se me ba kope aye asasem pete avan ebi se maame na sesa Mova for you into Sumami. Abrana Oka, the law is the law, no, any a yen radio. Production team wait my favor, na what to me, I into way and radio, way opposition, Abrana or Power Kufado, a breast into one with the difference, you know. Mude Mummy and Tier 2. The law is on Casan was smiling, but no one was in the Nimuno. I had to say, okay, in Yanis. But listen, we are 2 minutes behind the The law is the law, and I'm a member.
No matter how many noises are made, the law is the law.
And radio, any difference, you know. Bono Kakrama, my wife,
To lodge facility that the hearings are being conducted in.
CIA, thank you. Without into Muya Jumani say Manager Ivan. Yanko.
The kind I mentioned with Dr. Mia, Holy Family Hospital, of your program.
Oh, touching my right.
Fantastic. Medical director. Okay. And Raminia Quenya a press conference in a Kakrabat, Mantimia, because I was very embarrassed and very ashamed looking at Nema na Air Koso. But the Air Koso, you could see a visibly shattered woman, or broken and clutching at straws. And some now all cannot be anywhere, Sabi, Ubetimi Nyansa.
Oh.
And for her as a Chief Justice, I'm for well respect for her and as a for no, they were all acting on. I quite say a grown woman acting on children's wisdom.
Oh, Ivan.
Also be a wenini, but wisdom now all pretty no. I am cry wisdom. We say cry wisdom so there because near na Augusta no you know. I say why supposed no ho set Ghana for tetanus and nabasa. Mugabe. And what she did yesterday, no, on one kasa sealing the fate, she's done. And I am saying that she cannot continue to be Chief Justice. Maybe the reason why. So, petition now, the Constitution says must be heard in camera. And the actors in it have any right to bring it to public. The Constitution says that the whole proceedings must be heard in camera. The Chief Justice of the Republic of this country, and the administrative head of the judiciary, it is her job to safeguard the integrity of the judiciary. She's privy to this constitutional provision, but decided, say, a document that is supposed to be a private document and the Constitution explicitly says, say, must be heard in camera, no, or tam petition by TV, so no. Eba bekika munsam de chere Ghana for doing that, you know, your position as a Chief Justice become untenable. Asabra meka no enti committee no proceedings na ekoso no se maame no di bem kura na se osan ba, we can drag her to court for this massive constitutional breach for her to be removed because adia oya and na meka say because she's emotionally your friend saying driven, you know, and she's acting on children's wisdom, no. Onyo who said what she did yesterday, no, or no ankasa signed the fate. The last nail to the coffin, you know, or the bomenra. Because what she did yesterday, you know, was a flagrant abuse of the constitutional provision. That this thing must be heard in a way. And again, Mugabe. And some now you could see conspiracy theories because nothing she said that are grounded in law because law no you ever say we nim nyansa pa ko fa legon regu yam still we nim nyansa say we nim nyansa pa legon dynasty or pa ko fa no fa tweti anopa we e ma hu nyansa because in some now all can the poverty of intellect logic any reason I will you begin to ask yourself Mami when no a Chief Justice because in some now can be hot transfer for instance or say Edu's Lodge modern econo intimidating. Who cares about your personal emotions? Who cares about your personal emotions? You don't call your friends Edu's Lodge. You are talking about somebody you are being accused and the constitutional process has been set in motion. You don't determine where that particular proceeding should happen.
Whether be
a state, you know, and they choose you. And at the end of the day, where they choose, you know, has nothing to do with now. Edu's Lodge now mobile will be to judges. What kind of nonsense is this? But because she's arrogant, you know, she doesn't see say Nemana Oyeno or good anymore. What's it?
Arrogant.
Oh, very arrogant, very despicable, filthy, arrogant character. And fancy because and yes, sir, and can know how can you do this? Because again, process now air cost, you know, it's emotion. You are part of the process. You've not disconnected yourself from the process. Young judges now no moto adia she's casting some kind of a spin on the judges, especially Justice Ponamine, because the reason is Daniel Ford no de asamaba
Supreme Court answer na mama ebe wo.
Wodati
2016 no not to.
Osepona na ote a case no so no adi asem ama Daniel Ford pen ama Daniel Ford adibem. Justice Asiedu na no issue no mo de court no wadibi enti no enu no omonye ya friend say omba bias. But this is a Chief Justice, the administrative head of the judiciary. We making sure that people no will be integrity-driven individual. Honesty and candor will be on their part. Now, you as a Chief Justice cannot guarantee the honesty and the integrity of the people you are working with. And you want the ordinary Ghanaian to guarantee that particular thing. And I make us and some now so what's now rationally, if you want to put it on the table and analyze it, you could see clearly say Mensah and she rather exposing herself. And again, one accusation and say Shining Star no crano or court registrar we are there is nowhere in the constitution that says say group at the petition president that they should be a registered group. There is nowhere in the constitution that says a mutual petition president even within crime function, but it is only fair say you breach the principles of natural justice in and anonymity no, I'm saying there is nowhere in the constitution that says Trump petition president you remove go and read the constitution. It is nowhere say even your name should be there. But in implementing it, we are human beings. You cannot accuse somebody without knowing your accusers, and it's the reason why I am making sure say okay be known. Some able to verify. That is why I want whistleblowers and sometimes proceedings to me because but we're able to deal with the issue to the logical conclusion. I'm not a lawyer, but look at this coherent analysis that I'm making. But this is a Chief Justice, and she's making all this nonsense of allegation, just trying to build up conspiracy theories. Sabia Ghana for me say she's being hounded. Adia Oyen and running was a smear campaign directing at John Mahama, just trying to shock public attention. Sabia man for me say be but when near my why
Tim.
Oh, me say
dead on arrival.
She's just a small piece of the bigger judicial puzzle now. Try to solve no. Oh no, she's insignificant. Yes, she's insignificant. She's just a small piece of the larger puzzle. And because the average Ghanaian now who call for sympathy, is concerned about the integrity of our judiciary. And for me, where I sit as a Ghanaian, in recent time, when I look at the Supreme Court, rulings every Supreme Court, a market woman at Makola can look at it and say, there is no sense in the ruling. For instance, how can you tell me it's a birth certificate and yet your friend is saying primary document, but travel document are a passport. If you are not traveling, you don't need a passport. Travel document is a private passport. How can we be sensible as a judge and make this particular ruling? These are things that I'm for losing trust and confidence in the judiciary. And again, my man Ankasani doing. And she's talking about your friends integrity. Yantiana Akufo-Addo appointee obi a oye field parliamentary candidate of the MPP in the person of George Jau. I'm on betena panel so. Issue no buy go, issue no buy no. Your friend is saying, sorry, always concern about Chief Justice Kachira and say, proceeding na ekoso no political issue. I'm asking her say, proceeding na ekoso no. Is it a political issue? Because Daniel Ford is not a politician. Police in India or this should a politician. Shining Star and a politician. So what is a problem? And again,
when you be defending to say a former attorney general, MPP for any idea. Oh,
that's I don't know that Mogabi. Mamin Sanka Samba control. One of the some no no one. And some no kind of see Shining Star no or person come make Gina I fan say or mama to 2 or 1 almost say another some beba. Okay, sir, we know kind say like she want to put them and ask them questions, they are not ready. Court and by force. Now I would have fit 2020 election that I call Chachu Chikata wanted Jay Mensah to come and testify. Mo ka kira ye say mo ma no kwan ma na begina box enyanto na Torkorno ka ho bi na ene obi a shining star no so me ma testify because and you can just write affidavit in support of your friends initial petition and the court will sit on it. That is what I'm telling you, sir. You see, if or you be a sense of shame because she will not be putting that package of nonsense that she put out there yesterday.
Press conference.
It's just she was just manufacturing nonsense and attempting to sell same to Ghanaians, but we are not ready to buy it. And again, I say president establishing the premier facia, no president Ed, and I'm asking her and challenging her as a Supreme Court judge, say. Constitution article being a president breach here because Mugabe yati the constitution is very vague in its interpretation dealing with some of these. It says the president will receive a petition and forward same to Council of State to establish merit credence and make sure the threshold within which something can be identified as a petition or qualified. Yeah. President J and all forwarded the same to Council of State. Mamin can say yati there is no single constitutional procedure be a emotional regularizing how premier facia should be established. All that we know is the president receive a petition for it to Council of State. That has always been the process. Yet there are any probably president I the same process. You have the gut to come to the public space and say you are being handed for the and nobody even wanted to resign at this point. We want to get to the bottom of this particular matter. And again, also President Asane a warrant of way on Tiasia. You see, this woman is a joke. Mugabe tie, my time tie. So, constitution, you know, it's quite clear. You don't need to go to law school and say what you say. Constitution is say Council of State established the premier facia, which means credence has been established. And the next line, I say you set up a committee. So president set a committee. Then there is a constitutional discretionary injunction on the president to exercise either to suspend the woman or let her stay. That power is solely rested with the president. Nobody can exercise that power apart from the president. So this is the power that president has exercised. Then the Chief Justice go on public and say what? I think she should give us a break. And again, last one. Or say, I'm on for 13 is on resigning. Now, will be a Chief Justice will be threatening a press conference. Why didn't you go to the police? Fantastic. So you see, I think that what she did was an attention shopping stunt. Something or try to blackmail the president. But trust me, John Mahama a mistake now of falling for some of these things. Now, now or institute woman where pressure so I think that is bigger than the one who pay because Ghanaians are more say sanitize your judiciary. You don't also change or no more fighting for. We want the judiciary to be sanitized, and for me that is what we are looking out for.
Yenya Obama ya Angel FM. Nyame adoma memenda ebe ewo adroba mufamfo nyine entuso ne maame yi baso enua Rashid ya ne wona nanom FM ono so ni nua ba eno no nti ye maame madam Habiba Rashid wato nanom ewo nsiedo te nyame adoma eda Saturday di enim 29 June 2025 ewo adroba and omodi aye no adoa ni bibia be de be koso tienua Sadiq Obama of Angel TV and Angel FM ma ho shedding ni abusuani na fantastic one fantastic obade ne dum ya na etemkwama o kire Friday ebedin sha listo medase for your time
that's na me de betu fo se obi ahwe tokonu ahwe asie no fan tu ne ho
very well
sanse emre eni ho madasani bi
beto yom dia ma rade
na wetie mi su frɛ
ready
nti Mugabe mame emfa konya we so nchia fonya
okay
big brother almost so o
big brother motors
ne
George Afonso teacher ya ne ya
fonya
di akola che
se no unse
agro na guana
na bi ewu
power kasi ebo na
ko fori na emfa me nkoye
ni asempa ye di besi ya mada Listowel so ase mada production team nyina ase anwumre no esi akase ebo me we se be poso o cross ni team no o mo de bre ofa bia de power kasi ebo na ba ye jama mwai monto aso
Thank you for staying tuned. PENDREAM TV really appreciate your time. And once again says, God bless you for the good work you are doing. And to all our new viewers, we urge you to subscribe before logging out. Thank you.
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Ah nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.